Hello everybody, this is Vincent from Affiliate Team.io, and this video is about the Trade Tracker plugin we offer. So first of all, let's install the plugin. So we go to the Import tab, and here we have a list of all plugins with the purpose of importing products we offer currently. So right down here is the Trade Tracker API. So you just download the zip file from this plugin. After you download it to your hard drive, you go to Plugins, you click Add New, you click Upload Plugin, just drag and drop the file or just choose it from your hard drive. Click Install Now, and don't forget at the end to actually activate the plugin, otherwise it's not going to work. So I already installed the plugin but not yet activated it, so I'm just going here to the plugin overview, and I'm clicking here Activate for the Trade Tracker plugin. So after activating the plugin, you're going to import, and a new link will appear right here, Trade Tracker. So let's go there and let's start with the Settings tab. So first of all, you have to identify yourself as a active user of the Trade Tracker platform. So you will have to enter like your customer ID, your passphrase, define the currency you want to use. Well, and the product status is something else. We're going to talk about this later on. But first of all, where to find this data. So first of all, obviously you need an account at Trade Tracker. After creating and being accepted for such an account, you have to just copy and paste this data from the Trade Tracker website. So just go to our documentation, check out the article Trade Tracker. If you go to the documentation, just enter Trade Tracker here, and you come right to the article, and it's everything's explained where and how to find the login data for your account. So after you entered your customer ID and your passphrase, you still have to choose your currency. So right now we're mostly talking about the US market, so let's just stick to US dollars. But as you can see, all mostly let's say most relevant currencies are available here. Next, you can choose the product status, and this means what happens after you imported a product with this plugin. Should the product be immediately published on your website, or should it be saved as a draft first? So this is a fundamental difference, because if you let it be saved just as a draft first, nobody's going to see it in the first place, and you can still customize everything, change the text, change the pictures, whatever like customizations you want to make, or you just publish it right away and everybody on the internet is going to see it, or at least the users who enter your website. So you can also choose draft here, so if you want to deal with the products more in detail before publishing them. So next you can define if product descriptions should be imported or not. So mostly there's already a product description existing for most products on any affiliate platform. So just think about Amazon, for example. You always have already a description text and or images included, and you might want to import them right away. Then you just activate this. Then we move on to the update process settings. So this basically deals with the products that were already imported from tradetracker.com. So here you can define like how the products should be updated regularly. So should the price regularly be updated, the URL, or also the EAN. So just bear in mind that you might want to change this. You don't have to. You can just like keep the default options right here. Next, let's move on to the search tab. So this is actually the core of the plugin. So here you can search for products from tradetracker.com and import them to your system. So first of all, you can search for a keyword. So whatever product you might be searching for, you can just enter it here, or maybe also just a category if you want to import a list of products. And then secondly, you can choose the shop. So this might confuse you in the first place. Why do I choose a shop now? Because I am already connected to Trade Tracker, so I'm just importing products from there. Well, so I'm going to explain you why. TradeTracker.com is an affiliate network. So it's basically the intermediate between a number of online shops existing and you on the other side as an affiliate. So they're importing the products from plenty of shops online that do not offer their own affiliate program and like offer you that data in a comprehensive format, so you can sell those products better. So that's why you have to choose a shop here. So in addition to the parameters search by keyword and shop, you can define a minimum price, a maximum price, and define how many products should be displayed per page down here. So I just entered as an example the keyword iPhone. I did not define a shop, so it's going to search for those products on every shops we are partners with, and then a list appears down here with all the products that are offered via TradeTracker.com. So here you have just all the information about the product itself, and then the most important part down, like here on the right side, you have two import options. First of all, you have the regular import, which is this plus sign, and you have the quick import. And the major difference is here that you have a lot of options when you choose the import option. You can, for example, already apply taxonomies to the products. You can delete and or add images to the product. You can change the title, for example. So there are plenty of things you can do. And quick import just means just put it in or import it into your WordPress system right away and have it published right away. So this is like the fast option if you want to import a great amount of products and you don't really care like about the details. Well, then quick import is your option to go. If you want to know more about how exactly those options work, especially the import option, because there's much more to explain, please take a look at the Amazon plugin video you can find in our documentation and on our YouTube channel. There I explain in detail how this import option actually works. So next, let's move on to the API log. So basically the API log tracks every event of the plugin. So if a product is imported or updated, for example, this will be tracked inside this list. So this is just a usual log file as you have with like any other plugin as well, or any other program as well, application. And first of all, you can always delete the log if like everything gets too confusing for you, or you don't want some things to be displayed anymore. You can do that, and maybe you'll ask yourself like, why should I use this API log? I'm not a programmer, I don't really care about the log, but it can be of great importance to you because for example, if you found out that a product was updated and you see, well, something changed here, maybe a picture disappeared, the description changed, and you don't know where this comes from, you can just check out the API log and see like where might it come from, like to get the first hint of where your problem might come from. So it can be useful, doesn't have to be. So next, let's take a look at the buttons tab. Here you can define how the buy button looks like for products imported from TradeTracker.com and its shop partners, of course. So first of all, you define the short buy button. So this is the button displayed in sections of your website where there's little space. Then the usual buy button, which is displayed, for example, on your landing page if you have a comparison table and a lot of space for and for every button for each product also, then the option here below will be displayed. So that's quite obvious. You can just change the text here so that it's like customized for the corresponding product, or in that case for like trade tracker products. So the last thing here is this %s. This is like a short code or a placeholder, and it stands for a percentage shop. So as I explained earlier, TradeTracker.com is an affiliate network. So basically, this will display the name of the shop you imported the product from. So you have a number of shops that cooperate with Trade Tracker. So actually, in this buy now ad, there could always be like a different name, right? Maybe you imported it from shop X or from shop Y. So if you imported it from shop X, this placeholder will display buy now at X. If you imported it from Y, it will say buy now at Y. So this is just a neat feature. So always the right name is displayed. So why do you actually need this? Well, of course, you always want the customer to know, like, where does this buy button go to, right? Does it go to eBay? Does it go to Amazon? Or does it go to shop XY that cooperates with Trade Tracker? So that's what you have this %s for. I highly recommend you to just keep it there or put it somewhere in the text of the buy button so that the customer knows where he's going to. So last but not least, you have the Help tab. The Help tab just redirects you to our documentation page, and here you can find, for example, the Trade Tracker articles that tells you everything about where and how to find your login data, but of course also all other information regarding our theme.